Hello my beautiful Bitterroots, welcome to my channel, and today I have my project polish update for you guys. So let's get into my project polish and show you guys where I'm at and see if I finished any, and if I did, show you guys what I'm adding into the project because of your guys' votes. So let's get on into the project. Number one is Julep and Jewels, which is this shade right here, and there is some polish in the bottom, but the problem is no matter how much thinner I put in, it just doesn't dry down on my nails anymore, so I'm calling it done. So there's probably enough to do maybe 4 nails anyway, even if I do it on my, finish it up, but I'm just calling it done because after I put it on several hours later, I could literally put my finger on my nail and literally pull off my whole nail polish, all of it. I could pull it completely off. So it just doesn't want to dry. So that's where I was last update, and that's where I am right there. I don't know if you can see that there is some polish in there, like right there. But I'm just calling it done just because it will not dry. I've put so much thinner in this and it's just not wanting to cooperate anymore. So I'm just calling it done. Most of these julep polishes I got for $2, so leaving a little bit in the bottom is no sweat for me. So not that big of a deal. So this one is done. That's one polish done, guys. One polish done. I'm so stoked over that. Yay me! The number 2 polish is Julep in Octavia, which is this beautiful deep purple. It really deep purple. It's like a cobalty purple. And so this is where I'm at now. Not a whole lot of progress, but progress is progress, and I love this polish. I used this one, and I used this Julep Melody where you shake it up. And then I used, what was it? China Glaze and Don't Mesh With Me on top of it. And I wore that polish for like 4 or 5 days straight. You guys know that I paint my nails daily, but I love that polish so much that I wore it for that long. So I'm gonna have to recreate that Manny again just because I loved it so much. But I only wore this polish once, which was, and so I had that much progress for one manicure. So not a whole lot of progress, but hey, I will so take it. I will so take it. I love that shade, so I'm not mad that it's not gone. So number 3 is Julep and Mara. Now this one is acting very differently. It's not very thick like it used to be, so it's very runny and almost like an oily texture. So I have to put like 3 coats on and then throw like Julep and Melody over the top of it just so it doesn't look so goofy. But I did make some progress. I wore it as a full manicure. If you guys didn't see a whole lot of images with my manicures, it's just because I've just been recreating old manicures. I just got bored, recreated something what I'd done in the past, and then never retook a photo. I don't want to bore you with stuff I've already done. Number 4 is Julep and Alley, which is this mint shade, and I finished this one up. There is a little bit in the very bottom. I'm like right there. But again, this one won't dry down as well. I've been using this one as my stamping polish. I've been using this one as a base. I've been using this one as a base underneath this one. It's been, because this one has, it doesn't look like it's a good mix, but I don't know if you can see the swatch. It has like a slightly blue tint or greenish tint to the base, and then it has these purple and pink glitters. So because it has like that bluish tint to that base, it went really well over the top of this. And so that's 2 that I finished up this month. That was my goal, was to finish those up, so I really focused on both of those. So number 5 is Julep in Lucky, and I did make some progress in this just because of St. Patrick's Day, and I told you guys for several months now that this was my St. Patrick's Day nail polish. And sure enough, I got quite a bit of progress out of it because I wore it a lot. And my goal for next month is to use it up. So that's how much progress I made. So the gold line is where I'm at. So right here, that's where I was and that's where I am. So that's one manicure. I wore 3 coats. I wore it in 3 coats. So that's how much progress I made. So if I wear this 2 more times, I would be able to use up the rest of this polish. So I would like, my goal is to use this one up in the next month. So stoked with that. Number 6 is Julep and Paula, which is this beautiful blue with gold shimmer through it. Did not make a whole lot of progress this month. The gold line is where I'm at. But, you know, I made some progress. So it's something for this month. So I can't complain. Can't complain at all. This is Julep in Melody. And the gold line is where I'm at. I'm just making steady progress with this polish. I've just been topping it on just about everything. I didn't wear it as much as what I have in the past, but I'll just keep plugging away at this and just keep praying I'll get there eventually. It's a very, very runny. I don't know if you can see that. See, it's very runny. So it takes forever to get through this polish. Number 8 is Julep in January, and because this one hasn't been touched for months just because I had a duplicate red shade in my minis, and this one got used up quite a bit actually. So there is my new line. And I have a foreign exchange student that's been helping me with my polishes, and she really loves red and black. So my red and black polishes have been getting used up a lot. So this one, she really, really loves this shade. She loves Julep in January. So I think pretty much all of this progress, I think I wore it once, and I think she wore it the rest of the time. So the rest of it was hers progress. So I can't complain because I love that she's using my products. She's helping me get through it. Number 9 was Julep and Trisha, and I used that up in the first month. Number 10 is Julep in Sasha, and this was used once, but it's not enough to draw a line. If I drew a line, it would be one super thick line. So I'm just going to skip drawing a line this month. So, well, let's call it good. Number 11 is Julep in B-E-A. This is the base color on my nails right now. I have 3, 4. I have this one. Yeah, I have a lot of, I layer polishes. So this is the base of what's on my nails right now. But that's where I'm at right now, is this gold line right here. So I made a little bit of progress right there. This one isn't wanting to dry on my nails, so I'm going to try to put some thinner in it for next month and see what I can do. I may have to figure some other way to start using this because it isn't wanting to dry on my nails very well. So it's starting to become a pain to use. So hopefully thinner will help it. We'll have to see. Then we go into the February add-ons. So February add-ons were Revlon in Winter Mint, and this one was used, and it would be a line underneath the black line, and so it would be an extra thick line. I don't know if you could tell that it's been used. So I'm just going to skip drawing a line until next month where you can actually see more progress. So there's that. Then we have Julep and Annabelle, which is this one. And the gold line is where I'm at right now. So steady progress. I just wear it as a topper everywhere here and there. Don't make a whole lot of progress just because it's just a top coat. But there's that. Then we go into the March add-ons, which are Dermalect and Opulence. And I do have some progress. That gold line there is where I'm at. There's a blue line, and then there's 2 gold lines, I should say. Oh, can you see those gold lines? Darn you. but that right there is where I'm at. So yeah, making some progress in that. Then we have Julep and Annie, which is on top of the yellow that I'm wearing right now. And that line right there is where I'm at. So I'm steady progress. I mean, I'm getting there. Just have to keep using these top coats as much as I can. Okay, so that is the end of my we go into my bonus polishes. So then I used up the Julep top coat and then the Julep base coat. I was right there and I finished it off. So that's the third polish that I used up this month. So because I used up that one, I'm going to add in a new base coat. So I'm going to add in this OPI Natural Nail Base Coat. And this is brand spanking new. It's never been used. So I'm not going to draw a line just because it's brand new. So this is going to replace the other base coat that I had in this project. Sally Hansen Big Peel Off Base Coat. This was used. You can tell that it was used, but if I drew a line, it would be just a super big black line, and I didn't want to do that, so we'll just wait till next month. OPI Matte. Now, this one got used a lot because my foreign exchange student, Francesca, found it, and she loves wearing black, and she loves the look of matte on top of black. So my line is actually on the side of the bottle. Can you see that? That's where my line is now. That top line was actually where I was last time. But that's where I am now. Now, I&M out the door. This one was in the project. I used it up. I refilled it. And Francesca has been using it. So because she's been using it a lot, because I completely refilled it, it is now right there. So I drew a new line and now I'm adding it back into the project because the way she's going, she's going to have it used up again. So I better add this into the project, and I'm almost done with another top coat. So might as well just use this one up once it's done. So I drew a line as to where we're starting with this one. Once this one gets used up, then I will just consider me using one full bottle, because we started with half a bottle at the beginning of the year, and I used that up, and then now we're starting with half a bottle again. So once we use this, then I will consider using one full of these in a year. So that's what I'll do instead. So I'm adding this one back in. Then I have Julep Tada and Julep Voila. I forgot to grab those. I'm not going to bother grabbing those. Our Color Club top coat. I am so close to being done with this. I don't know if you can see that. This is what I have been using. So I'm almost done with this. This is a mini size. So I'll be moving right on into this one very, very quickly. So yeah, this one's almost done. This one will be done by next month. So that is everything. So let's go into the polishes that you guys voted on. Now, there was, so I finished up two colors and a base. So I'm just going to add in 3, but then I'm going to throw in a bonus one that wasn't in a voting process, just because this is something that was brand new. A lot of it's been used up, and I better throw it into the project because it's going to be used up real quick if I don't throw it in, and I want it counted for. So because I used up 3, I'm going to add in 3 of the ones you guys voted for. So on Instagram and on YouTube, you guys voted, and the top 3 polishes, the top 2 was a tie, which was Julie G in Poker Tealer. And we are starting right at that top silver line. So I've used this one before, so that's where I'm at. So we're gonna add this one in. And then this one was tied with Lauren B. Beauty in I'm Juicing. And I've used this one quite a bit as well, and that black line is where I'm at. So I don't know if you guys can see through that bottle at all. But this is a good spring color, I feel. This doesn't really go with my skin tone just because I have pink undertones in my skin, but I feel I can make it work. I can make it work. Ones were tied with 8 votes each, and then the one that had 7 votes was Julep in Brandis, which is this beautiful darker teal shade, and I don't have anything in my collection this color, so I'm super stoked about that. This is Julep in Brandis, and that top line there is where I am starting in this. So this one would be a great spring shade to add into the collection. So I'm so stoked about adding this one in. One that is the bonus one that you guys did not vote for is this China Glaze in Liquid Leather. This is the one coat black polish. This was brand spanking new, and Francesca loves black polish. So she's been using this black polish of mine, and I don't mind because I have lots of black polish. So I'd prefer her to just use up my black polish because I have too much of it and I don't wear enough black polish to use it up. So this was brand new, but that's where I'm at now. Can you see that? I'm right there now. So, well, I can't say I'm right there. She's used up from there to there. So I'm adding in Liquid Leather just because Francesca really loves this and she's been using it a lot. So I would like to make sure that this gets accounted for in my project. So now that we have that, let's go into our new voting choices. There's 15 polishes here. I did change up quite a few of them. I added 5 new polishes into the roundup, changed out, you know, a few, 3 of them, added 5 new ones. Let's go with Sally Hansen. Let's do the Luster Shine in Gilt. And I'm starting right here. This is number 1. Number 2 would be this Nails Ink in Uptown. As you can see, I have a nice start on this one as well. Just a beautiful nude shade. Number 3 is Salon Perfect in Shocked. And as you can see, I have a nice start on this one as well. I'm starting like right here. Number 4 is Julep in Carol. And that's where I will be starting with this. Number 5 is Julep in Marianne, which is this pink and orange glitter top coat. Number 6 is this Holographic Pearls top coat. I love holographic, so this would be great to just throw on top of just about everything. This is in their Transforming Effects polishes. Number 7 is one of their Transforming Effects nail polishes as well. This is in Pink Glaze. Number 8 is this light pink in Beginner's Luck, and this is in their Gel Envy. Number 9 is this light blue in Lucky Us. Number 10 is this hot pink in Gambling Heart. Number 11, Sinful Colors in the color Taupe is Chic. And I'm right here in this. I have worn this several times. Beautiful taupey nude shade. 12 would be this beautiful like oceany blue shade in the color Curtain Call. Number 13 is this beautiful periwinkle cobalty blue in the color Commotion. 14 is this purpley pink in Karma. These are all virtually new. And number 15, this beautiful purple in Trend or King Size. So there are all the options. You guys have 2 votes each. You can vote for, take both your votes and vote for the same polish if you want. You can vote on YouTube or Instagram. I will have my Instagram listed in the description box below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.